Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am back with another top 10 most frequently asked SQL queries in interviews. So watch this entire video very carefully so that you will get very good understanding of how to write the SQL queries for the SQL interview related questions. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen over here. So I have created two dummy tables over here to write a query, and I will give this script into the description box so that you will practice along with me. So let's get started. Top 10 questions are this. So we will see each questions one by one. So here I have created the two tables to write the SQL queries. The first table is of employee detail and the second table is of employee salary. So I would request you to run this script into your workbench so that you will have the same tables while practicing the questions. So we have total 12 questions over here, so we will solve each questions one by one. So let's get started on the first question. The first question is write a SQL query to fetch records that are present in one table but not present in another table. So this is the ask. So here we have to write a SQL query to fetch the records which are present only one table but same record is not present in another table. Okay, so to answer this query I will write select star from employee detail and I will run this because I'm not sure the content about this table. So let me simply copy the name and run. Okay, first I have to use this employee as a database. Okay, here we go. So we have the employee ID, full name, manager ID, date of join and city in our first table. Okay, so let's see what is present in the table number 2. Select star from salary. So here we have the employee ID, project, salary and a variable. So the meaning of this question, like we need to fetch all the records which are present in the table 1 and which is present in table 2 also. That means if you see carefully, we have the employee ID is a common entity between these two tables. So we need all the employee ID which are present in the table 1 but not present in table 2. Okay, so to write the query, what we'll do, we already have our first half query like select star from employee details, where employee ID is employee ID in. Now select employee ID from the table number 2, which is the employee salary table. So these are the records which are present in the table 1 and also present in table number 2. Okay, so in nutshell what we are trying to see over here, we are checking the employee ID from the employee detail table. If this employee ID is present into the employee salary table, then only we will get the entire record. That means star, like all the records from the table number 1 for that particular employee ID. Okay, so hope this is clear. Let's see the next question. The write SQL query to fetch all employees who are not working on any project. So we need the detail of employee who are not working on any project. Okay, so before answering this query, let me show you the employee salary table over here. Select star from employee salary, and if you see here we have the project column and we have the two records present with the employee ID 555 and 327. Okay, so we are looking for these two records specifically because this is what fitting into our condition, which are not working on any project. Okay, so how we are going to fix this? So first of all, we will write a condition here where project is null. So run this, we got two record. Now we need the entire detail. That means we need to join this table with employee detail, correct? So how we are going to do it? We will use the join on the employee ID, select star from employee detail, will put alias ed, then join employee salary as yes on ed dot employee id equal to es dot employee id. Okay, so let's run this and see what is coming out. We get the final output of the join. This is a left join. Let me specify the left join over here, and here we go. We have the entire data set with us. Now we will put our condition where simply we will remove this and apply our where condition where ed dot project is null. So if we run this, so alas will be yes. Okay, and now run. Here we go. So we got all the detail like employee ID, full name, manager ID, date of join, city, manager ID, and the project is null over here. So these three employee do not have any project assigned. So you can use a select statement over here and just specify the column name that you are looking for, and you are done with your query. Let's jump to the third question. Write a SQL query and fetch the all employees from the employee detail who joined in year 2016. It is very simple query. So let me show you. So this is our employee detail table, employee ID, full name, manager ID, date of joining. So date of joining, we need the employee who joined in 2016. So our target record is this one, okay, and this one. So let's see, we will simply use the where condition over here, where year of date of joining is equal to 2016 and done. So here we go, this is our output and specifying is just satisfying the actual condition. Okay, so let's see the next question. Fetch all the employees from the employee detail who have salary record in employee salary. So this is a pretty similar question to the first question, and I think we don't need to write same query again. So if you see this query carefully, fetch all employee from employee detail who have salary record. So we will simply add one more condition where salary is not null, and run this. Here we go. And if you want to specify the salary also, you can use the join and show that. So I will leave this up to you, so you can comment the exact SQL query to see the salary also. So let's go to next query. Write a SQL query to fetch project wise count for the employees. So this is a tricky one and a good question. So here we need a project total number of projects and the count of the project, the count wise, like employee, how many employees are working on particular project. So good question. So let's see how we can fix it. So it is very simple. So select star from the employee salary and see we have the project column over there, this one, correct? Now we need the count of employees along with the project. So we will use the join operation over here because we need to see it from the employee detail table. So we will use select full name or the project. So es dot project count distinct employee id. So it will be like ed dot employee id as count employee detail as ed as alias. Now we will use join. We will use the left join on employee salary on ed dot employee id is equal to es dot employee id. So if we run this query, let's see what is coming out. So our statement is still incomplete. We will use group by project. Now you can see for each project, like project 1, 2, project 2, 3, and there is no project assigned. So 3 employee have no project assigned, 2 employee have project 1 assigned, and 3 employee have project 2 assigned. Hope this is clear to you. Let's see on the next question. Fetch employee name and the salary even if salary value is not present for employee. Okay, so this is another question, and here they want to fetch the employee detail. Salary is not present. Even if salary is not present, they want to see the employee name and detail. So question is very straightforward. It is like select distinct star from employee detail table ready and left join on this particular condition. It's the same condition. Cool. So if you run this query, you will see all the detail of employee even if the salary is not present. Okay, so I think this satisfies the exact ask. If you have any alternate way to achieve the same, you can add up into the comment section. Now let's see, the next question is write the SQL query to fetch all the employees who are also manager. Okay, so this is the tricky question. So let me show you how to fix this. Select star from employee details, and if you look at this table carefully, present over here, employee ID present over here. Our question is to fetch all the employees who are also manager. Okay, so we need the employees whose manager ID and employee ID is same. If you're getting my point, we will get all the employee names who are working as a manager, because here we have manager ID to validate the all manager IDs. So we will use the self join over here. I will show you. It is like ed1 and left or inner join. You can use any join. I will suggest you to do inner join rather than to doing with left join. Inner join on the same table, alias will be the 2 ed2 on ed1 dot manager id is equal to ed2 dot employee id. We are putting this condition where manager id is equal to employee id, and if you run this query you will get output. And if you simply put ed1 dot employee id, ed1 dot full name, 1 dot manager id, so this is enough. Like you can find out like this. So if you see here, this all are the employees and these all are the managers. So if you simply replace this with id and see the result, here we go. So these are the managers present. So if you see, this is a duplicate record, so you can use a distinct word over here too. Distinct ed1. So here we go. These are the respected records. Okay, don't need this. Now let's see, the next question is write a query to fetch duplicate records from the employee detail. So question is very straightforward. What you need to see the double count test. Now select star comma count star as count from employee details. Now if you run this query, you'll get the total count, but this is not we are looking. Okay, so what we are looking duplicate record. So we have the employee id as a primary key, so we will use the group by employee id, group by employee id. So see what is we are getting. If you see here, we have the double count for the first record because this one is the duplicate record and the rest of the all is 1. So we will use the where condition, count star is greater than 1. You're getting point. So instead of using where, we will having. So this is the duplicate record. Cool. So next question is write a SQL query to fetch only all rows from the table, and this is a tricky question. There are multiple ways to achieve this, and I will use the Windows function to achieve the same. And the query will be like this: select star from, let me show you exact what we are going to do. Let me try to fetch all the details from the employee details, right, like this. Okay, and run. So we have this is the formal table, right? Now I will use the Windows function and add the row number to each record. So we'll use row number. So row number over, I will use it over the employee ID, and it will be order by employee ID ascending as row number. Okay, if I run this query, we will get a new column header over here with row number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So we have total 9 rows, right? So query is write a SQL query to fetch only odd rows, so we need only odd rows from here. So like the 1 3 5, like this. So how we are going to achieve this? This is very simple. So half query is already done, so we will use the inner query and achieve the results. So we will use the select star from, and this will be our inner query, and we will use it as alias table, like template table xn, and we will put the condition where the rn or not xn dot rn %2 equal to 1. And if you run this query, you will get all the odd rows 1 3 5 7 9, and based on your star selection you can only specify the exact column names so that you will get the desired output. The next query is write a query to find third highest salary from the table without top or limit keyword. We don't need a top or limit keyword, and we need to achieve the third highest salary. So there are multiple ways, and I think the Windows function is the most appropriate one, but you can use another way and try to add your queries into the comment section so that others will get benefit out of it. Okay, so let's see how we can write the query to get third highest salary. Okay, so it is pretty similar, but we will use the Windows function with a dense rank over here. So let me simply copy this statement from here and put it over here, but there is a trick. Okay, so we need a salary, and this is different table. Okay, that's cool. So we can still achieve this. So we can use select star, then dense rank over order by salary, descending order as D rank. Okay, from employee detail table, because we have the salary into the employee detail. So if you run this query, you're getting error. Let me fix it. Okay, so we have to use the employee salary table over here. So we get the dense rank over here, which applies to salary, and if you see 8000 is same, so it is applying same rank to both salaries, so that we'll get the exact output that we are looking for. It will not mess up. So let's see how we can achieve. We can use simple logic the way we used over here. Same thing we are going to do it, but we need the full details, so that we need to join this, right? So before joining this, we need to use few operations. So from the employee details, so here we are going to use the join condition that we used in our earlier examples. So let me join our tables over here. So here we go. So from employee salary, and we are joining our two tables like this, and putting these statements inside the bracket like this. Okay, and hitting a comma. So even if we run this query, we will get our final output with all joining condition. Now we will use this as an inner query, and we will only select the required names. Okay, and the names will be select the employee ID, full name, salary from the inner query, and we will use the where condition where xn dot d rank equal to 3. Simple but effective. Okay, so let's see how it look like. Okay, the duplicate column name employee ID, so we can quickly fix it. Let me fix it quickly, and I will just name or specify the names over here so that it will be more easy. So here we go, employee name ed full name ed es dot salary over here, and if you run this query you will get output. So this particular person have the third highest salary. If you change this 3 to 4, you will get the fourth highest salary, like this. So this is a distinct, so you can use the distinct keyword over here and run this query. You get the exact name. So this is how you will get the fourth highest salary, third highest salary, or nth highest salary. There is another way also to achieve the same using the nested queries, so I will hand it over to you. Add the answer into the comment box and others will get benefit out of it. Okay, so let's jump on to the next question. Is write a query to create new table with the same data structure copied from another table. Cool. So the query will be create table emp1 and new table with data structure copied from another table. So select star from employee salary, let's say employee salary. Cool. So if you run this query, so the new table will be created. Okay, so employee 1 is already exists. I actually ran this query before, so let me drop table 1 and there we go. If you run this query, it worked now. Now select start from mp1. See, you will get the same table that we had for employee salary. Now the next question is write a query to create employee same empty table with the same structure as another table. So query will be the same, only we will add a false condition over here. So let me do it as the employee table 3 emp3 from employee salary where 1 is equal to 0, 1 equal to 0. So here we go, just run this and it's affected. Now see, select star from emp3 and we will get only the table structure, not the records. These are the top questions that has been asked into the most of the SQL interviews, and hope you found this useful. I will encourage you to practice this question by heart and implement the logic the way you want to implement, but make sure the output is correct. And thank you so much for supporting my all videos, and please hit a thumbs up button if you like this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I will keep posting the same type of content on regular basis, so stay tuned. Till then, I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.